Why you cannot work with other people. Charisma and leadership. This is a video from the same guy as yesterday, ZenDK. What a good fucking name, by the way. Because the last video was just so good. And I always wanted to make content like this, like with these little like film clips, but I never understood the I was kind of apprehensive rather about running into like the licensing issues with the copyright. And I watched some tutorial on it, like, and it was like, man, you have to go to some website and license it, and I don't know. So I'm curious to see whether these videos that I'm uploading will be flagged somehow with some copyright issues. And right. Sorry if this commentary is something that you perhaps are not too interested in, but I have found it always super interesting. So, anyways, with this huge tangent off, let's watch why you cannot work with other people. Let's go.
You have a group presentation due next month. You don't get to choose the people you're working with. The professor assigns you to a group of 4. You and the 3 others create a group chat, and they don't seem particularly enthusiastic about this assignment. You discuss the topic with the group for a bit, then 3 weeks have gone by without any progress. You start getting worried, anxious, and frustrated even. Why haven't none of us started working on anything?
Too busy. I've got basketball practice with the college team every Wednesday. Just fill me the rest of the details, and I'll work on it.
Why haven't we made any progress?
If you can do group project with your friends, just these first 30 seconds of the video made me feel some pain. Oh my god, this is too bad.
Sorry, but I can't. I have other assignments to do. I'll work on it later.
The
Thanks, Emily, you fucking piece of shit.
deadline is near and we have nothing to present.
Just chill, man. We still have about a week left.
Oh my god, I hate people like Brad. Oh my god.
You start thinking to yourself, why did I get
I don't know. Some people are just...
assigned with these lazy...
Man, why even go to university if you don't even care about the shit that you're learning? He's probably making a video about group projects in general, but I kind of feel like it's targeted at people in university, because in high school you get assigned with people that you know, right? And it's only really in university that you get assigned to some random fucking weirdos that may or may not be like complete absolute fucking losers. Why did I get assigned with these lazy fucking retards? Yes.
5 days later, still nothing. The clock is ticking, and the deadline is approaching. You decide to take matters into your own hands and make the entire group assignment yourself, which costed you one...
Exactly. Like, how many times did this happen to you? Be honest. Be honest, guys.
One whole day and pulling an all-nighter. You go into the group chat that hasn't...
You don't have to do all-nighter.
...had any interactions in a week.
You just do it yourself.
And you decide to say, forget it. I've made the assignment myself. Here are your reading parts for your presentation. Please make sure you read them properly. Then the final day comes and you do the presentation along with your still seemingly unmotivated group.
Oh my god, this happened to me. I had the presentation on GPT-2. This was before ChatGPT, and I found it super interesting. And literally I did everything all by myself. And it was the best fucking presentation from the entire class, because no one else even gave a shit. It's not that like yes, I did a good presentation, but everyone did like, oh my god, it hurt to watch the presentations of the other groups. It was so bad.
Good
so
work,
fucking
but it
bad.
could have...
And I got assigned to the most fucking dislikable people imaginable. Like, one guy was straight up retarded. Like, I'm sorry about that. What the fuck was he doing on university? And the other guy was working 2 jobs, which, like, alright, like, at least he's doing something. But why is he studying on university if he's working 2 jobs? And he doesn't care about what's happening in... If he was super enthusiastic about the university, then that's okay. That's alright. Like, holy shit, that's some fucking ambition. But the problem is that he didn't give a single shit.
Could have been better.
The professor says, then everyone in the group, including you, gets a B. You couldn't help but be stressed about the lower grade, thinking that if everyone
I don't care
would've...
about grades. If you care about grades, listen, man. It doesn't have any bearing on your life whatsoever unless you are applying for a scholarship. It's just a little like stamp of approval. Like, you don't need approval of other people, especially teachers, to know that you did a good job. Right? Some people get really obsessed about good grades. I never cared about grades until I got into university, and the reason why I started caring about grades on university is because if you didn't cheat the system, you would just drop out. Because that's how just was the game set up there. You either game the system or get dropped out of the race, right? Those were the 2 options. So please, 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 if you have the option to not care about grades, like, who the fuck cares what, like, you get A or F, like, just do your best and know that you learned something. That's the important stuff.
If at least had a fiber of motivation and cooperated, you all could have gone higher grades. You think to yourself, everyone in this group is lazy, a bunch of procrastinators, unmotivated, idiotic, incompetent. You start to resent these people and hate them even.
Hate is a strong word, but, like, man.
What went wrong?
Yeah, what went wrong? This is such a good video, guys.
This is what I have personally gone through multiple times, and perhaps even many others that I know and possibly you watching have gone through this as well. The struggle to find cooperation among a group of people. I know how difficult it is to have to deal with a bunch of unmotivated bums, and so the conclusion? They're the problem, right? No. First things first, the problem does not exclude you. You have to realize that not everything is about you. You need to gain perspective, the point of view, seeing through the eyes of other people. You have to be more empathetic, because not everyone values things the same as you. Getting good grades which you highly value might seem like a waste of time for some individuals.
You shouldn't care that much about grades. Like, come on, man. It's like there are better things like to care about. Like, you know, Alright, let's just move. I wanted to say something profound, but like it didn't happen. Alright.
Even though objectively speaking it is a valuable thing. Value is subjective, and everyone values things differently. Everyone has a skewed perspective about
I have a different perspective about this, but it would take hours to explain.
Worldview. Everyone has different goals, different dreams, different ambitions, different things that they are currently pursuing. Even if you share the same objective goal, they have different values and a way of thinking to achieve it. It's not even just that, everyone has different problems on their hands. This absurd thinking of people are just NPCs is nothing less than pure ignorance. Someone might be struggling with their academics, someone might be struggling with their family relationships at home, someone might be struggling with depression or anxiety, and everyone has different problems, which leads to a different perspective of value. You first need to broaden your perspective among other people, not...
Right, but is it an excuse that you have different problems to be fucking lazy on a top-regarded university and have someone do your work for you? Right.
Everybody is perfect.
I don't think
everybody is great at their own things. And
alright,
okay,
alright. Like having family problems is a valid excuse. Like if I see that the person has tried, but like he's dealing with some other shit. Alright. That's That's a good excuse. Okay.
Be, just maybe, performing poorly on this one particular thing. So stop looking at the negative
It's
short-term.
just, I don't even find problematic that someone is slacking off, but what I do despise is when they want to pretend like they were like the main character over there, right? Like, Jesus, like you did nothing, man. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the
Becoming
fuck
people,
up, dude.
but instead embrace the excellency or potential that they have. Do not criticize, condemn, or complain about people. Doing so doesn't
Although when you do all the work, it's often kind of obvious, like, that you were the one that did it.
lead you anywhere and would only repel people away from you, which makes things worse than it already is. Criticism puts people on edge. It puts them on the defensive and makes them strive to justify themselves.
Right.
When people are criticized, they tend to fight it. So instead, try to understand what or where they're coming from, their perspective, and try to think like them to get them on your side of the fence. Make them allies instead of enemies, metaphorically speaking.
This is,
Now that you've hopefully gained
obvious.
some perspective on other people, how can you deal with insubordinate people? In order to get them to participate in your pursuit of something, they first have to like you. When all else is futile, they may just inherently don't like
No. This is not how it works in companies. Well, yes, it does improve things when you like each other. Well, that's good, but you don't have to like someone to do their part, like to cooperate on a group project. It's like, you do this, I do this. I present the first part, you present the second part. It's gonna come together like this. It's gonna be good. Like, the fuck, get out of here. Like, if everyone had to like everyone else to cooperate on projects, like fundamentally the companies just wouldn't work. This video is going in a little bit of a different direction than I thought it would go. I thought he would talk about like how the incentives of the group assignment itself are ruining the motivation of the people, because like the project was not structured properly with the deadlines and stuff. And he's having this take that you have to somehow persuade other people, and like is kind of trying to make you feel bad for being so motivated. Man, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's true that if you are this mega nerd that really likes the stuff in school, like no one likes that one guy, right? Everyone had that experience if you were on the university of this guy that just fucking thinks that he's the best, he's the smartest, and he's studying. Everyone dislikes this guy. Like of course, like if you are watching and you're that kind of guy, like yes, like man, like not everyone cares about this shit, and like it's okay to be motivated. It's okay to be motivated, but do not like condescend, like do not patronize other people for not being that good. Like, because this is the problem, like not everyone who does the entire group project themselves is patronizing the other people. It was not like I was like patronizing the other two people that I was supposed to be making it with. I just did it myself. I presented it myself mostly. And then I don't care, like I never seen them again, ever. I don't have to deal with it. I just did it. It's over, done, okay. And like, man, I feel like I'm getting too I feel like I'm yapping too much. Let's just watch the video.
Which in turn makes them insubordinate. To them, you may come off as a jackass, a narcissist, a know-it-all, a perfectionist, or perhaps you're just lacking charisma and people don't respect or care enough about you. Why should I care about what you want to accomplish? Who are you to tell me what to do? In order for people to be subordinate, make sure you're also with them in the same boat in a sense. Be a great...
Okay, I see why this video didn't blow up as the previous one. Like, I feel like he's like kind of yapping too much, just like me in this video, and he's not making such a good point as in the previous video. But the editing and the visuals are still really good. It's just that the content is made with assumption that you are this really obnoxious, nerdy, over-accomplishing kid, and I just think that are not just that many people out there in the world, and that's why I think this video got only 1,000 views.
Listener, listen to their reasoning, their opinion.
Because people just don't resonate with this as much.
And even encourage them to talk about themselves, find common grounds, and discuss topics that interest the other person or people in the group. Or even when they hate you, or seems like they hate you, in my experience, it is best to try and make them talk about what it is that makes them upset about it.
He's approaching it with this kind of assumption.
That way, you can develop a sense of understanding and perhaps uncover false interpretations.
Socially unadjusted retard that's really good at finding derivatives or something.
Or ideas they had about you, but never invalidate their opinions or feelings. This will actually help you build a stronger relationship and trust. Perhaps they just had this negative memory about you that resonated with them in the wrong way, and you can strive to make amends and make things right. All that matters is to keep them talking, a way of participation which is heading on the right track. You have to value other people and their beliefs. Their worldview is probably different. People come from different backgrounds, different upbringings, and are raised differently. This does not give you the right to feel superior to them or belittle one another. Invalidating other people's beliefs or thinking will just create an impenetrable bubble for yourself and won't...
I would change the title to Why You Can't Work with Other People If You Are Socially Unadjusted Overachiever. Because this is what this video is about. It would just, you would just not know what you are getting into.
Won't even allow them to even communicate with you.
Right. Let me skip a little because it's he's talking about, I find it a little bit patronizing. He's talking to the viewer as if the viewer didn't know basic human skills. And like this is really common with the Andrew Tate content and people like this. Okay, I don't want to watch this anymore. This is really common with people like Andrew Tate and like this manosphere, because there are a lot of guys that didn't have good parents, that didn't teach them like basic human decency, I guess. And so videos like this can get really popular, but I feel like he should change the video title a little. It's like, of course you cannot do a video title with why you can't work with other people when you are socially unadjusted, overachiever, insufferable dick. Alright, you can't do video title like this. But I think he can figure out a better title. Alright, alright. That was everything from me today on this video. And I'll see you in a different video on a different day. Bye, guys.